Planning and Development Authority of Grenada, PDA, is enforcing regulations to curb illegal, disorderly, and unauthorized development in several locations throughout the state of Grenada. The authority is concerned that structures mainly associated with vending are negatively impacting the environment, has undesirable public health and sanitation consequences, present obstructions to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, can become projectiles during adverse weather conditions, and generally affect the aesthetics of the nation. The PDA will work along with stakeholder ministries and institutions to effect the demolition, removal, and disposal of structures which fall in the category of illegal and disorderly development, commencing January 2024. In this regard, persons who vend in or occupy such illegal structures are advised to secure their personal belongings and have the structures removed ahead of the planned PDA demolition operations. These actions of the PDA have become necessary to safeguard and protect public health and the environment, ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens and visitors, discourage any future disorderly construction, and encourage compliance to regulations pertaining to physical development in the state of Grenada. This is a message from the Planning and Development Authority of Grenada.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
And of course, we have to say welcome to one and all, and welcome to you to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. And again, I like to apologize for the little change in our settings just slightly, and that is due to the fact that I'm not in the typical studio, in a makeshift studio on the other side of the world, and so this is as close as I can get it to our usual set. All right, so I hope you forgive me for that. I think I'm so close to you guys. It feels so intimate right now, you know what I mean? So anyway, welcome to one and all to another Mikey Live program. And of course, we have quite a bit of things to tell you about. Boy, people want to know whether or not the three escapees are back on Grenada. We'll talk about that. The government to consider expanding GDB role. We'll talk to you about that. Charges dropped against a businessman after 9 years. We'll tell you what that is all about. All right, and if we have time, we will give you a bit of a conversation that we had with police recently. And we have quite a bit of things to talk to you about on the program, so brace yourself, folks. This is what we call Mikey Live, news discussed, not told. We do not have a horse in the race. We have to tell you as it is. Don't forget, the news is brought to you through the kind compliments of Quartz Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value, IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors, and of course we've got the Beacon Insurance on board and all the other sponsors. We say thank you for being part of this production, and of course we appreciate you all the time. Don't forget, this is an opportunity for you to share the program and get yourself some free credit. Someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit. Compliments Digicel. So when we come back, you're gonna be real news in Ole Lili Lolo. So brace yourselves, we'll be back.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
The plan.
Okay, so folks, welcome to another Mikey Live program. I'm your host, Mikey Hutchinson. Again, it's my pleasure to be back with you. Now, the Grenada government is said to be considering expanding the role of the Grenada Development Bank. That's the GDB. Now, the bank it said may soon be able to issue shares and accept deposits from customers if the Grenada cabinet approves a recommendation to expand the functions of the bank, which became a body corporate of Grenada and the government in 1976. Now, it says here that the Grenada Development Bank, the GDB, completed a draft amendment bill to amend the GDB Act Cap 129. It aims to foster the economic development of the nation by giving financial and technical assistance to interested and qualified individuals in key thematic areas, typically as identified and prioritized by the government. Now, the bill seeks to expand the functions of the bank so as to issue shares and accept certain types of deposits from customers, as well as strengthen its governance. So let's see, that's rather interesting. So let's see where that will go. So we're telling you this one here now because we've got a Grenadian at the helm. Here's this. The Windward's women's cricketers registered victory at the start of their campaign in the Regional Women's 50 Over Championship. Windwards beat Trinidad and Tobago by 2 wickets. Batting first, the Trinidad and Tobago ladies were all out for 185, with Leanne Kirby making 59. Now, the batsmen had to contend with Grenadian and head of the team, Afi Fletcher, who took 3 for 40, and Karina Noel 2 for 18. Is going after the total. In going after the total, Windward succeeded to on 186 for 8 with Janila, I think her name is. She did 32. I think her last name is Glasgow, and Nerissa Crafton, who did 47. Now remember, Afi Fletcher, Grenadian, living in Grenada and everything like that, is at the helm of that team. And right at the start, under her leadership, the team is winning. So big up to that. So here's an interesting story that we need to tell you. For some people, you might not have heard about this one before. For others, you've heard about it from way back when, because there was a very popular individual who was at the center of this scandal kind of thingy. So his name is Matthew Harris. You guys may know him as Captain Harris. He's a local businessman. In 2015, he was charged under Section 481 and 366 of the Criminal Code with, here's what, conspiracy to deceive an officer in charge of the licensing department by false statement as it relates to selling of fake licenses. He had all the charges laid against him in 2015 withdrawn and dismissed when he faced the court today at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrates Court. All right. He was appearing before Chief Magistrate Francine Foster. Now, as we were told, it was an ongoing situation, and this man, he's always talked about how innocent he has been. I mean, we see him all the time in the communities, erecting bus stops and giving donations to schools, giving wheelchairs and all of that to people who need them. And so on. People are like, well, that's not the same. But he has always maintained his innocence. And today, he's saying that when he went to the court, the case was against him was discontinued. In fact, it was dropped. Here's Captain Harris coming out of the court.
Well, I must say it's been a long time coming. The wheel of justice spins slowly, but it do spins. I've been waiting for 9 years and over 5 months to prove my innocence to the nation. And this morning I walked into the courthouse. When they call my name, I stand up and I decide that I was going to explain to the judge exactly what happened. And the judge tell it to me, Mr. Harris, we have no charges against you. You may walk out the court. So I then decided to ask her for a letter so that she could give it to me to give it to the company that I was working with, who this thing has put a stain on me. I must say, first of all, thanks to God, thanks to the client, the attorney, who definitely has believed in me for day one, and to everyone that has with me in my innocence, and those that who had believed that I was guilty. I would like for them to come to me so I could give them money to go to get a lawyer to appeal that case. But I just want the nation to know that I'm innocent from day one.
All right, thank you very much, Captain Harris. Innocent from day one. Now, a big thing is now the whole situation with the 3 Grenadian former fugitives, if I may say that, because now they are back in police custody and to be deported in Grenada. Last time I checked, I got no confirmation that they were already here, but I know that the authorities in St. Vincent and the Grenadines were trying, everything that they could to get the men back into Grenada as soon as possible. Yesterday they attended court, and we saw some videos circulating with them coming out of the court and all of that, in which we would like to share with you right now. Here are the men as they came from the court appearance yesterday. Okay, we will have to come back to that. We see that there's some sort of error on there. We will most definitely come back to that, all right, guys, as we move on. Police are saying that, dealing with students, dealing with children can be a task. It can be really challenging, not only for parents, but also for teachers. One police officer was very present on social media, and while I'm talking to you, I'm just trying to rectify this video, okay? Who's very present on social media today, shared footage, people, shared footage of weapons, okay? Of weapons that were confiscated from students. And when I tell you it's madness, madness. Have a look at some of the things that were found on students according to this police officer. Now, would you imagine? Your child is sitting next to a student carrying something like this in his or her bag. And that's not the only one. Huh? So many more. This is frightening. We're talking about school children here. Not adults. School children carrying that sort of stuff in their bags. Have a look. Huh? Parents, talk to your children. Parents, talk to your children. That here ain't normal. Hold on, I ain't finished. Wait, don't rush me. Look at this. A student? You're crazy. Nah, man. All a lie. You understand? A student sitting next to your child. So now the question arises as to what level of security is offered by schools. But I know I had a conversation with one official one time, and they were saying those children are getting so creative in how they conceal these weapons. You understand? They are getting so creative in how they conceal this weapon. But you imagine what brings a child to the point where he or she feels the need to put this in his or her bag to go to school. Something can't be right. Huh? So the child that you love so much, all of us will say we are the most innocent child. The child that you love so much, the child that is so innocent, that you know, that you think is so innocent, showing up in school, showing up in school with that kind of stuff. Eh? Tell me. Look at that, you know. On the other end of this, your child sitting down next to a student with that kind of business. Madness. You understand? So parents, okay, we all have a responsibility. Sorry for that. We all have a responsibility to make sure that our children are not going to school with that kind of stuff. Huh? We have a responsibility. I ain't done. Let me put it back. We have a responsibility to make sure that our children is not part of this problem. In some cases, the children put it in the bag from home. You understand? They're leaving home with that in their bag. You hear me? So yes, we need to do a little bit more to make sure that our children are not part of this problem. Okay? That right here, people, madness in the highest degree. And that's what our children are bringing to school. You can imagine teachers have to deal with that. You hear me? Teachers have to deal with that. Madness, boy. Anyway, let's go back to the story of the Grenadian men who attended court yesterday and giving you a view of what the atmosphere was like when they were being taken into and out of the court.
Everything is alleged. Did you guys steal the US stock in Grenada? No. Any comments? What do you feel like you're being sent back to Grenada? What about you, Mr. Mitchell? Were you involved in the killing of the Grenadian couple?
Put Stanislas on the outside. Put him up this way. Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Handcuff them too.
Boys, are you involved in the killing of the US couple?
The sister and the parents, right?
Mr. Mitchell, you said you weren't resisting the arrest of the police.
Excuse me, please.
Tell me quickly. So you weren't resisting arrest? How did he come to St. Vincent?
The parents are question, boy.
How did he come to St. Vincent? The boat, the yacht, did he come in from the yacht? Did the US couple was on? Did he come on the yacht?
All right, and that was the atmosphere in true Grenadian colors. The response from the guys, and having to see what it was like when they made their way to court and exited. Different treatment in Grenada versus in St. Vincent. You know, in Grenada you don't get that close, like the journalists and so on. They don't get that close to anyone who's accused. In fact, the media gets treated very differently in Grenada when there are issues like that, you know. But anyway, that's a subject for another discussion. Thank you to SVG TV for that footage, for being able to capture that footage that is now circulating around the world, where people get an opportunity to see who the men are, their demeanor, how they are being handled by the SVG police. Mind you, I have international, like top international news agencies asking me questions about incidents like the arrest process, the entire arrest process, allegations that one of the men was shot, whether or not there is an investigation into the circumstances surrounding how he got shot, and they were like, is this normal? And I'm like, I don't know what to say. I mean, like, I really don't want to, you know? But anyway, I probably will need to ask our police force that, whether or not, despite everything, is there an investigation into how one of the men got shot by police? Because right after the incident took place, one of my sources gave me a story about how he got shot. All right, and he's also saying that he was not shot in the manner that the police is saying that he got shot, because according to reports, they were saying that he was resisting, or he was in a little entanglement with the police. He's saying that's not the case, and that's what I was told on the day, like right the day it happened, even before all of this went out. They say like, Mikey boy, so, but I'm not there. But it seemed like the international media have picked that up and now are asking questions into the circumstances surrounding how, was it Michelle that got shot? But just to be safe, how one of the accused got shot by police. I guess as much because the accusation is one of like a movie style kind of thing. So I guess as much they're thinking, well, since they have heard that, how come they have not heard that there is an investigation into that? But anyway, that's something for another time. So, today, boy, today, many people run around the place like chicken without head. Some people behave like the wall was falling down. I know there's this old school story. Was it Chicken Licken? I can't remember the name of the story where it seemed like the sky was falling. I can't remember the story, but there's a story like that, like the sky is falling down. Anyway, people behave like the sky was falling down today when they realized that they were logged out of their Facebook and Instagram accounts. Thought that they were being hacked, thought that they lost their accounts, but quickly, after people got logged out and the word started spreading privately, it was discovered that Meta's platform, that's what we're talking about, Facebook and Instagram, actually went down worldwide. You understand? We do not immediately know what the cause of that shutdown, what caused the shutdown, the Meta shutdown, but we know that it in fact happened. And when you thought you were the only one, there were people across the world, across the globe. They said that shutdown costed Meta tons of money. Because the platform makes money like this, right? So it would have been very costly, they say. And Elon Musk, they say, with the competing platform, didn't waste time in clapping back or in dropping a low blow. You understand? Against the Meta company. But anyway, after about 10, 15, 20 minutes of panic, when everybody realized what was going on, I think everybody just sat there and waited it out. And eventually, the platform came back. You know, I hear people telling people, change all the password when all the ting. I would be very hesitant, and me and Holly, I don't have a talk about that, because I hear that we always encourage people, change your password, change your password, change your password, change your password, if you think you're compromised. I don't know that I'm willing to say that, because sometimes, right, when you think you're compromised and you change your password, that's when the real compromise comes. If you have some kind of phishing app or something that is monitoring your activity, sometimes they don't really have the password yet, you know. They might have hacked an app that is likely to get your information. But unless you use the app, they're not going to get information. Unless you re-enter your information, they might not get it. And so changing the password can also expose you too. If the device that you're using is actually compromised, because changing the password doesn't necessarily interfere or interrupt that compromise. It's just, the compromise is still there. So my first thing would be, before changing your password, find out what that suspicious app might be. If there are apps that you don't think that you need, delete those apps. And don't be too quick to use your Facebook login to log into other apps. You know, like some apps just tell you can use your Facebook or you can use your Google. That could put you in a lot of trouble. You understand? So, Olia, a word to the wise is enough. So, Facebook, Instagram, everybody back in business. So, we're good to go. Are you looking to boost your farm's productivity and efficiency? Do you need an extra pair of hands to help with planting, harvesting, or general farm tasks? Well, they're saying that the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources, they're offering a fantastic opportunity for farmers to apply for the Agriculture Development Assistance Program, ADAP, that's ADAP, to enhance your agricultural operations. All right, so they're saying this is an opportunity that farmers will want to take advantage of, so you go ahead and do so. Don't take too long to do this, all right? You are encouraged to please check out the Ministry of Agriculture. All right, your district offices, also check them out too, to find out more about this. So there is a program. Here are the takeaways. The program name is ADAPT, ADAPT. So hey, when you go say, hey, I heard about the ADAPT program on Mikey Live, where you can get assistance on your farm. You know, that must be one of the challenge for farmers. You know, you have a lot of work to do, you're alone doing it, you don't have money to pay nobody because how the things slow. So you can actually get a helper, an extra pair of hands to help you, or two, to help you in your farm. So the encouragement here is for you to go ahead and sign up for this. I mean, there's no guarantee that you'll be selected, but it's worth a shot, okay? It's worth a shot. So try it. We will probably feature the police interview tomorrow. We'll be talking tomorrow, God's willing. We'll be talking to the police regarding your police records and stuff like that. And we've had a couple questions about police records, you know, and all the processes and the requirements and so on. And it's a program that we've been wanting to have. So in the interest of time, we'll not do that tonight, but we'll probably do that once we get time tomorrow, God's willing. We'll be able to do that for you. All right. So again, we are about to take another break. If you have not yet done so, we'd like to encourage you to please go ahead and share the program so that other people get to see that the program is live while we are all the way on the other side of the world. I didn't tell you all the way we did. You understand? We are all the way on the other side of the world, but we try our best to keep our nice little setup as standard as possible. You know, I mean, we did a good job with it. Only that it's just not the same. You understand? So that's a small thing. All right, so we are taking a break and we'll come back. And when we come back, we'll also have the weather for you. I want to big up Mike and Mikey, and Delvin and Kenneth and Rena, Mom and Linton and the rest of the family. All right, big up my people. Yeah, so we're taking a break and yeah, we coming back. Let me see what I had. Anything extra? Yeah, we're coming back in a moment.
The Planning and Development Authority of Grenada, PDA, is enforcing regulations to curb illegal, disorderly, and unauthorized development in several locations throughout the state of Grenada. The authority is concerned that structures mainly associated with vending are negatively impacting the environment, has undesirable public health and sanitation consequences, present obstructions to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, can become projectiles during adverse weather conditions, and generally affect the aesthetics of the nation. The PDA will work along with stakeholder ministries and institutions to effect the demolition, removal, and disposal of structures which fall in the category of illegal and disorderly development, commencing January 2024. In this regard, persons who vend in or occupy such illegal structures are advised to secure their personal belongings and have the structures removed ahead of the planned PDA demolition operations. These actions of the PDA have become necessary to safeguard and protect public health and the environment, ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens and visitors, discourage any future disorderly construction, and encourage compliance to regulations pertaining to physical development in the state of Grenada. This is a message from the Planning and Development Authority of Grenada.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Ever wonder how water goes from its natural source to coming out of our tap crystal clear and safe to drink? Well, let me introduce you to the water! Grenada's National Water and Sewage Authority. They are the water wizards behind it all. A whopping 95% of all water comes from surface sources. This water might look muddy now, but wait until you see the transformation. First, they add a non-toxic chemical to the water. This brings particles together, forming clumps in a process called coagulation. Next, a gentle stir helps the particles come together. This is called flocculation. Gravity does its thing and the clumps settle to the bottom. This is sedimentation. Then the water is passed through a bed of sand. This filtration removes up to 95% of bacteria. See the difference? Now our water is clear and nearly bacteria free. Lastly, chlorine is added for disinfection, killing any remaining bacteria and making the water safe to drink. And that, my friends, is how Nawasa brings pure, refreshing water from their surface sources to our pipes, our wash pan, our buckets, whatever you think about.
This advertisement is the first in a series showcasing Nawasa's operations. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
All right, family, welcome back. And of course, it's now time for us to talk to you about the weather. From the Met Office, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with the possible isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 25 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate to slightly rough. Waves 5 to 7 in northeasterly to easterly swells. A small craft advisory is in effect. Here's a look at the weather for Wednesday. What we can tell you is that the weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times with the possible isolated showers. Tomorrow, max temperature 31 degrees Celsius, minimum 25. Winds easterly to east-south, easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate to slightly rough. Waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells, and the nighttime 4 to 6 feet. Warning, a small craft advisory will be in effect for tomorrow. So says the folks down at the Met Office. Okay, if I have to say big up to a few people, let me go over here to first YouTube, and we see that we have Ann tuned in. So Ann, big up your whole self. We have Keisha, Keith, Hillary, Suzanne, Laverne, Island Girl is with us as well. Did I say Celine? I did see Hillary, right? I did say Laverne, my mom, Lintana, the whole family, everybody who's on YouTube. Well, you know, sometimes you're on YouTube and you say nothing because you're just there. YouTube tend to be the people who don't say much. So big up to the people on YouTube, all right? And then to those of you who are on Facebook, we're talking about people like Kireen and Michelle, Javar, Maura, Wendy Ann, Keith, Kenneth, Gretel. Who else? Diana, Veronica, Bernadette, Monet, Jacinta, Shum, and everybody else really. Yvonne, Adonna, Della. We have more than one Dellas with us. Blessings to you, okay? And yeah, don't forget, some of you ain't shared the program yet, and I know that. So I'd like to encourage you, if you have not yet done so, please go ahead and share the penis. All right, guys? So take care of yourselves. We'll touch base again, providing that God spares. We'll touch again tomorrow, God's willing, all right? So take care of yourself again. Take care of your family. May God bless you. We appreciate you all the time. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja! No! Blessings one and all. May God bless you and your family. Take care, all right? Looking forward to seeing every one of you on the program and bring somebody too. You know what I mean? Bring somebody with you. Okay? And for those of you who have not yet done so, all you share the program. All right? Blessings. See you guys.